Are you a pedal board expert? Well, if you are, I need your help. I'm building a pedal board and I need you guys to comment on this video to tell me which order to put the effects in, and you're going to help me do that today right here on GearGasms. Hi kids, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host Alan Barnes, and this week you guys are going to help me for a change. I need your help deciding the order of a couple effects on a pedal board I'm building. I have two effects pedals, I have a compressor, I have a distortion. I need to know, does the compressor come first before the distortion, or does the distortion come before the compressor? I've got a lot of other pedals going on the board. I'm pretty sure I know the order of those, and as we get deeper into this pedal board build, I'll do a follow-up video so you guys can see how it's coming along. You'll have more opportunities to give more input. Where should the flanger go? Where should the wah-wah pedal go? Currently, it's a compressor, it's a wah-wah pedal, it's a flanger, it's a looper, it's a delay, and a distortion. I need you guys to help tell me what sequence to put them in on the pedal board for maximum efficiency and the absolute best tone. See, it's covered in vinyl. The entire top surface here is covered in the most luxurious Velcro you've ever felt in your life. As you can see, the top, it's got slots in it all the way down for cable management. I've got the same sort of finish on the top. It is at an angle. A couple of things that make this board unique and make me quite pleased with it. Now what I've got under here, kids, a couple of things that are cool. I have a power strip, and it's just not any power strip. It doesn't have cables that come out through it. You can see I've got cable management done really superbly in here, and it is wired out to a jack in the side. So power comes in externally to this board. Right here where you see my fingers jamming in is where the power cable comes. Also, I'm seeing both of these switchcraft connectors have been wired to jacks going in and out. The beauty of that, as we'll see later, is you're only plugging anything in and out to this board. You're not plugging anything in and out to your pedals. So this particular guy, besides being a beast, the good news is I have room to expand. I can put more power under here, but with this particular system, it's like the hotspot system. As it comes off of this bad boy here, and I have a myriad of cables that you can see with pretty much everything standard connector. We've got the switchcraft connectors coming in and out. So when you turn this bad boy over, hiding all the cables, and voila, it is super clean. So those are the ins and outs, and you can see here on the end, I'll show you guys, isn't that pretty? Super sturdy, nice recessed jack, it's not going anywhere, drilled a nice hole there, power in, super sturdy. Here's another thing that I'm doing. I may not stay with this, but it's kind of cool. I've taken a bunch of different cables, patch cables, and sort of patched them together for cable management, and I'll run this onto the board and making sure everything can get to everything else. Now here's the part that you kids are going to help me out with, and I'm soliciting the infinite wisdom of the internet. I know you guys know a lot. You know a lot more than I do. But meanwhile, just for giggles, I'm going to lay them out in semi-random order. Oh, that one already has Velcro on it, and man, oh man, we got these pedals here. Can you see them all? Oh, there's another Wampler pedal. The EVH may just have to stay on the board in its current position. Let me take another crack at pulling it off. Jesus Christ. Christmas is coming, and we'll put this beast right here on the Santa hat so it doesn't get stuck again. So these are the pedals that I need to arrange. As we've got a compressor, the Wampler Ego compressor, Wampler Pinnacle Deluxe overdrive pedal. We have the loop station, which we featured in a video. We have the Freak Out, which we demoed in a video. We have the EHX Canyon, which is a delay pedal, which we have not demoed yet. We have the classic Crybaby. So what we need you kids to help us do is decide the order of these pedals. And I know this is a cliche. I think I want the wah-wah first, and I think what I want next is the compressor. I think I want that in front of pretty much everything else. And then next, I want to put the distortion pedal. You know, I'm starting to talk myself into this just sitting here. I think the loop station needs to be just about absolute dead last. That way, I have a bunch of choices in front of it. And also, I know you guys are super anal about your delay-based units, and I'm kind of with you. So I kind of need to want to be able to use this board with a multitude of amps. And since they don't all have a loop, I'm going to build this thing, at least initially, to where everything's in front of the input jack of the amp. So anyway, here's where I kind of need some help. I'm pretty set on the wah-wah being first before the compressor, but if you guys can talk me into switching those things around, I'd be open to hearing about that. I think this guy needs to go next. I probably would put the flanger next on the Santa hat, just because I may want to have echo on flange, and I certainly don't want a flange echo. I think this needs to be towards the end of the chain. So anyway, let me know what you think. I think this is kind of the order of things as they stand now. I decided to use this guitar with the P90s for this test because I think that the compressor in particular has a more noticeable effect with non-humbucking pickups. Wanted something a little beefier than a standard single coil Strat type thing, so I figured these would be a good platform to sort of demonstrate how the order of effects matters. Now for this first test, we're going to hear the clean sound. I got both pickups on, super neutral kind of tone. And what I need you guys to help me with is there's always a lot of controversy, always a lot of debate about whether the compressor should go in front of the distortion pedal or vice versa. So I'm going to do both. I'm going to show you the compressor into the distortion pedal. I'm running the Wampler Ego compressor and the Wampler Pinnacle Deluxe distortion pedal. I'm going to do the compressor into the distortion pedal using the distortion pedal kind of like a Tube Screamer boost, and then I'm going to do it with the full-on distortion and then both, and then we're going to flip it around and run them in reverse. Well, kids, what did we learn today? We learned that Alan doesn't know a whole lot about pedals. He's pretty new to them because he's played stuff with built-in effects for so long, and floorboards and patches and techno stuff, that it's been a long time since he's put these big stupid feet on some pedals, and he needs your help in telling him how to make the pedal board in the correct sequence so he can rock out properly. We've also learned that the order of effects matters, particularly when it comes to compression and boost distortion, fuzz pedals, whatever you want to call them, overdrives. Where does your compressor come into the mix? Is it going to go before those pedals? Is it going to come after? I need you guys to help me decide that. Let me know what you hear from the sound clips, what you think. Please put all that stuff in the comments, put your opinions. If you know anybody you think would like these videos, please tell a friend. If you don't have any friends, tell your enemies. Post anonymously on some crazy ass internet board. We don't care. We just need eyeballs. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you hate it, click the thumbs down. Make sure you tune in every week. Please subscribe. We're going to have all kinds of fun, new stuff for you. We're going to have a follow-up to this video. I'll let you know how it turned out. I'll let you know as the pedal board gets built what order the effects come in. We'll make sure we give you a good demonstration of it when it's finally built. And as always, thank you for your time, and see us next week right here on GearGasms.